We are here today at the Sutters Breakwater to have a demonstration on using the bamboo raft for cultivating sea moss. This is one of the methods that can be used, and it has proven to be an effective method, and it's also a sustainable practice. So we're here today with Mr. Merriman and his team, and they'll be demonstrating from start to finish how to construct a bamboo raft. And from this, we are hoping that we could get it replicated to other sea moss producers in Grenada to show them that technique and the effectiveness of that technique.
Good day, guys. My name is Donald Noel, and I'll be instructing you how to set up a bamboo raft system. A system of planting sea moss for maximum yield and optimum production. For this task, we'll be using a couple materials. One, we have polytwine, also known as banana rope. We have polypropylene rope, 6 millimeters. The length of the rope is recommended at 100 feet. We have a knife, which is our chief tool. We use a fishing line that can bear a weight of 180 pounds and above. We also need a measuring tape, a plastic preferably that can withstand the corrosion that the water will cause. We need bamboos. The length of the bamboo should be 20 feet or shorter. Now to start, we will need to cut the polytwine 1 foot long, and we need several of these. We add knots to both ends of the polytwine, approximately 1 cm from the ends. Then we are going to attach the polytwine to the 6 millimeter planting rope. We place a knot at the end of the rope, and we set off 1 foot from the end of the rope to put our first twine. We slightly unravel the rope and we thread the line through it, and then place a draw knot. After the initial first twine, every foot we add another one. The polytwine is what we are going to use to tie on the sea moss. We select a plant that is half a square foot. We look for plants with many fronds. These are the branch-like protrusions on the plant. These are called growth ends. The more it has, the faster the sea moss will be able to grow. We are going to attach a polytwine to a sturdy part of the sea moss, something that is strong and would not break. We use a draw knot, like before, to attach the sea moss to the polytwine. On one end of the polytwine, we have our rope, our 6 millimeter rope, and on the other end, we have or sea moss. Both are attached by draw knots. We do not attach the polytwine to the ends of the sea moss. Then we are going to move on to the preparation of the bamboo to develop the plot. The bamboo are to be cut 20 feet or shorter. We then cut our fishing line at a length of 2 feet. We add 2 knots to the end of the fishing line on one side and 1 knot on the other end, ensuring that the knots are drawn tight. Each line will be placed on the bamboo at a spacing of 2 feet. We then loop the fishing line around the bamboo and we place a draw knot on one end. We draw the fishing line tight the ropes are connected to the bamboo using the fishing lines. From the first fishing line and on one end of the bamboo, we measure 2 feet spacing and then mark it using a knife. We will then attach the fishing line using a draw knot as before to place the fishing line onto the bamboo. We do this until we come to the other end of the bamboo. Now we are going to prepare our anchors. For anchors, we have 2 options. We have a stake method or a concrete anchor method. We employ a Y-shaped pattern for the ropes of the anchors. Both ends of the bamboo are tied to the anchor in a Y-shaped pattern. The concrete anchors are used in the deeper waters as we are not able to use stakes. The stake anchors are normally used in shallow waters, areas closer to shore, as we can drive it under the surface. To complete a section or a plot that is 100 feet long, we need a total of 6 bamboos. 1 to start and 5 subsequent bamboos. The bamboos are to be spaced a total of 20 feet apart. Now we are going to place the section or the plot into the water. We start by bringing our initial or final bamboo into the water, together with 2 outline ropes that will hold the bamboo in place. The bamboos are spaced 20 feet apart and anchored on either ends using a stake or a large concrete anchor. After the section is placed in the water, the lines can then be attached. The lines are attached on either ends and secured to the bamboo using the fishing line.
Today what we did, we learned about a sustainable mariculture technique for sea moss cultivation, that is the raft method or the bamboo rafting method. You know, usually what we're accustomed to seeing along the coast of the island is a culture of using plastic or other floating materials, but today we are exposed to something that's new to some of us, but widely used by Mr. Merriman and co-op here, and found it to be very effective along the coastline. Can be used in shallow waters, that's what we learned, as well as in deep waters, and I think that's a good initiative to go forth with for sea moss cultivation.